everybody, and welcome back to Clark's Corner. Today in Clark's Corner, I'm bringing you guys back in the kitchen because, quite frankly, I kind of like doing cooking videos for you guys. And I'm going to show you guys how to make a pizza. Well, I usually do it from scratch, but today I'm actually going to use the Craft Pizza Kit. And it's going to be, you know, just like a short little video to show you guys how to make it. Now, I want to open up this kit and I want to show you guys what you get in it. So, I'm just going to open it up. I should have had this pre-opened beforehand, but you know me, I like to do everything on the fly. I actually found my tripod. It was in the closet in my bedroom, so therefore you guys are not in a cup today. You guys are actually on the tripod on top of the counter. So that is just great, and the light right here is my light and the light around or whatnot. But in this pizza kit, you get the pizza sauce and this, you open it up like it's like a regular like can of like, you know, peas or whatever, except for this is the tomato sauce or pizza sauce, so to speak, in a can. You get a bit of Parmesan and oregano, I want to say. Hold on. What spice is this? It's herbs. It's Parmesan and some kind of herb sauce. I do not use this all the time, but sometimes I do, and today where I'm doing this as an instructional video, I will use this today. And you have, of course, your pizza flour. It's got everything that you need to put in it, so therefore it's all ready to go. And what they ask you to do is to preheat the oven to 425. I would recommend you guys not preheating it to 425 because I find it like doesn't cook like all the way through and it's just burnt up on the sides. So I will put it at 350, and I'm actually going to do that now because by the time this whole pizza is done or ready to be put in the oven, then the oven should be fully preheated, and I recommend the middle rack, not anything below or anything up high, because it will burn the outside of the pizza. So I'm going to also show you what else you need. I do not need these instructions because I've been making these for like the last few years. So what else you're going to need is you're going to need a measuring cup, and I conveniently have mine down below, just for water, because water is the only thing that you need to put in your pizza dough and that your pizza crust dough. So yeah, so you'll also need cheese. Pizza mozzarella, it will work fine, or you could have marble or any kind of cheese that you guys like on your pizza. You also need a little bit of flour because it's great for putting it at the bottom of the pan so it doesn't burn up or it doesn't stick to it. You can also use butter, but I hardly ever use butter. You'll need a bowl for your cheese, some utensils like a knife to cut the cheese. I know, I've used that phrase in my last cooking video. A fork for when you're mashing up your dough, and your spoon for I don't know, your tomato sauce, or it'll help you spread or help you stir. So yeah, you also need your pizza toppings, and I'm using a deli combo value pack, and it's got salami, ham, and pepperoni. I will only probably use like a little bit of each because, quite frankly, you don't want too many toppings on your pizza, so you need like a deli combo thing with the 3 in it. So right now I'm actually going to go and I'm gonna put you guys a little further down here, and I want to show you guys how to make your pizza crust. So just give me a second and I shall be back. So I am back now. I've obviously moved the tripod a little further down so you guys can just see the bowl and just see my hands. This is what you guys will be seeing for the next like little while of the video. So what you want to do is you want to open up your pizza dough. Just try to get most of it to the bottom because, of course, it's all going to be everywhere. And quite frankly, I do not know why they set the bag upside down to put it in the box. But quite frankly, ow, I just banged my head on the counter here because I was just getting the scissors. So you just want to cut it open like that. Warning, you're going to have like flour everywhere, so if you're not going to get like your clothes dirty or whatnot, I would also put down an apron. But my apron is nowhere to be found. Cannot find it right now, so I'm just going to wing it. That's a good restaurant too as well. So what you're going to do is you're just going to put your flour in your bowl. What I like to do is I like to take a fork and get like those big chunks out, and because it'll help with the stirring and whatnot. So, and then put like a little like circular little graveyard or little like make it like a bowl type of thing. And then take your water, dump in a little bit at a time. So about half of that. You need about, let's see what it says. You guys need 2-3 cups to 1 cup of warm but not hot water. I like to use a little extra sometimes, depending on like the consistency of the dough that you want. So you just want to stir this in, just starting from the sides. It's all just going to come together now. And then keep stirring, keep stirring. It's going to get harder and harder. And see, the water never soaked up all the dough. So you're just going to put another little bit in. I like to use maybe 1.5 cups, just my preference. But if you guys want to go by the directions on this box, well then I'll, you know, make sure to link it down below. But I like to just modify the instructions a little bit to my liking. So this is a lot better. Make sure you scrape the sides because you want to get all the dough. And it'll come into like a ball form. I will be using my hands later on, but it'll come into ball form like so. And then just leave it alone like in a ball for about 10 minutes. So in that 10 minutes you can get your pizza that's like crust stuff ready. So what I like to do is I like to put a lid on it, and plus it has to rise for about 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes I will let it rise over throughout the day, and then if I'm just cooking it for supper. But on the box it actually says for you to just what do you call it? Let rise in a warm place for 10 minutes. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to put this on top of the stove, like to let it warm up, or to let it rise. So, I don't know if that'll be safe, but I'll remove these candles. Because your oven is currently preheating down, so therefore, that'll be like your warm place. So when I'm cooking that, or letting that rise rather, I like to get the pizza crust ready. So what I'm doing now is I am going to cut the cheese. I know it sounds like I'm, you know, doing that other nasty thing, and I've used the word cut the cheese before in a couple of my videos. But what I want to do right now is just, you know, get the cheese ready for to put on the pizza. I actually like putting my cheese in cubes, if that makes any sense, because I find it'll be like just the same. It's just, you know, cubes of cheese instead of like shredded cheese. Oh, this mozzarella. So this will probably be time lapsed, so it'll be quick for you, but it won't be quick for me. Just keep it in cubes. So right now, I'm actually gonna go and I'm gonna put this little part in a time lapse, and we'll see you in a second. Now that the cheese is cut, what you want to do now is cut your deli meat and leave it on the tray. So today I'm only going to use the pepperoni because I don't like ham or salami. Even though the husband likes it, but you know, my pizza too, I'm the one cooking it. These little scissors, they're good, but they're not good at the same time. And I like to use a box to keep all like the little trash bits in too, so that can be like a little, what do you call it, tip for you guys. Keep the box for your trash. Probably not going to use all the salami or the meat. So, what you're going to do, you're just going to cut it across like that because I like triangle bits on my pizza. So, that's cool. Just like keep it like that. And then take out the rest of the pepperoni. And I've seen that I put up the trailer, I put my trailer door up, so at least I got that part done. But this is just like a little cooking demonstration for you guys. So yeah, you basically got everything ready now to put on your pizza. You got your cheese ready, you got your meats ready. Sorry about that. You got your cheese ready, you got your meats ready and ready to be put on. So right now I'm gonna go, and when I come back, I will have everything ready to actually put on the pizza, and I'll have the pizza fully rised. So I'll be back momentarily. It'll be like 10-15 minutes for me, but quite frankly, it'll be 2 seconds for you. So now it's time to take the pizza dough out of its little home that I just created for it and put it on the pan. So therefore, you're going to need a little bit of flour. Just a tad bit, not much. Yeah, about, just say half a cup of flour. And you can actually put this back in the cupboard because, well, I can put it back in the cupboard because the cupboard's up that way. So since you've been gone, it's a song I know by Kelly Clarkson, I've cut or opened up the can of tomato paste, and I've also like just reorganized so we can get this on the go. So right now I'm actually going to take off my rings because it's a messy process. Oh, sometimes I can't get this ring off. I'll be fine. Shag it. Just gonna have to leave this one on because it doesn't want to come off. So right now what you're gonna do, see how the flour, I got it all like in the middle there? You're gonna just mangle it right around like this. Just so you can just cover the bottom of your pan because it will stick if you don't do it this way. So I'd say that's good for covering. And then you're going to take your dough, take your spoon, and then spoon it out. You can also use a spoon to go inside the can so you don't have as many dishes. So now what you're going to do is you're just going to spread the dough right around. See, it sticks to my hand, so that's why I say put a little bit of flour down, because therefore it'll stick to the pan. You may need a little more flour if you have a bigger pan or whatever. But this is actually where you're going to be cooking the pizza too. So what I like to do is I like to get it like to a better doughy consistency. And then when it's like a rectangle like this, spread it to the point where you can't spread no more. And if it gets sticky, just steal, or not steal, but like get some like what do you call it, flour from from the pan. That's another reason why. Stretch it out. For all of you people who worked at pizza places, if you worked at a pizza place, list down in the comment section below what pizza place you actually worked at, and then maybe, I don't know, we'll do like a pizza review or something someday, or like a video. Okay, so I'm not really gonna go any further than this. So, what I like to do sometimes is get like the back of a spoon and then spread it outward. If it doesn't want to go anymore, just keep spreading it outward. Obviously this is a messy task, but you know, it's a yummy, messy task. Put some flour at the back of a spoon. But yeah, that's all it's pretty much gonna spread to. Put a little more flour. And if you get like an opened up thing like that, just, you know. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna just shake your hands off. I usually wash them, but what's the point of washing them and having to wash them again? I'm just rubbing my fingers together to get some of the dough off. What you're gonna do now is you're gonna wanna put some of this sauce on. I don't use the whole can because it tends to get like a little messy or a little too much tomato pasty. So I just like light tomato paste or tomato sauce. Do-do-do-do-do. So just about this much. And then stick that in the thing, and then stick this in your garbage container because that's all you're going to use. People like to put the cheese on the bottom, but me, I'm more so for the cheese on the top. I'm a cheese on the top tip gal, so I won't do the cheese until last. But firstly, what I want you to do is put like some spices on there. Try not to make a mess too much here in the kitchen. So, a little bit of Parmesan, and then not much of that because I really don't like Parmesan. And then a little bit of your herbs, and not too much of that either. And then what you want to do is take your topping and just spread it about, like, you know, just like this. This video is going to be, I like to start doing this as a new thing on my channel, you know, just a little cooking instructional. If you guys want me to, you know, try to cook anything, just leave it in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to try and cook that for you. To show you guys how to make my famous what do you call it, chili, my shepherd's pie. Do you notice I'm putting a lot on this side? Yeah, this is going to be my husband's side. And this is going to be my side because I don't like too much of the spice or the pepperoni. And then for the cheese, I have a cube, so just be careful in the way you put it around. You don't want too much. Do-do-do-do. Quiet here. Usually when I'm filming, it's quiet because who wants an interruption? Now the reason why I do cubes is because they kind of like go in like little concentric circles after a while when they're cubes. Like the other pizzas way, like with the shredded cheese, it'll be a heck of a lot like more cheesier that way, I suppose. This way, I know like how I can portion it out. Now, that's good. You'll always have leftover cheese. So right now what you want to do is you want to get this pizza into the oven. actually gonna bring you guys a little closer to the oven. I'm gonna wanna get this pizza into the oven. Bake it for 30 minutes. I like it 30 minutes, depending. When the crust starts to get brown and whatnot, then you can take it out, and the cheese. So I'll be back now. This probably, well, it'll be 30 minutes for you guys, but it'll only be, or 30 minutes for me rather, it'll only be like 2 or 3 minutes, or 2 to 3 seconds rather, for you guys. So when this pizza comes out, we'll be right back. See you in a bit. So it's been about 30 to 35 minutes, but more or less 2 seconds for you guys. And now it's time to take the pizza out. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the pizza out, I'm gonna leave it on the oven, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. So just give me 1 second. And just like that, this pizza is done. I'm gonna show you guys. I use my little slicer, and just listen, ow, that did hurt. Just listen to this sound. Oh, I love that so much. Okay, I'm not cut, that's great. So, I like to cut it in like squares, so it'll be delicious. There's enough pizza here for at least 4 people, which is great. So I'm gonna bring you back up here, just to close out the video. You guys are a little close to me. Let's see. So I wanna thank you guys for watching this video. It's a little instructional video that I've put together for you guys. If you want any more videos like this video, please leave it in the comment section below and give me some recipes that I can try out for the first time on this channel. So I will leave the website to that box of pizza making kit box thing below, and you can check it out yourself. And I hope to see you guys in my next video, and thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new, and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, and have a great night. Bye-bye.